Hey, what's up, video? And today I'm going to be talking about, is Kyle Kuzma the biggest steal of the 2017 draft? And I'm going to be getting into why I think he is and why I picked someone over him. Because okay, so when I made the biggest bust video and said it was Zach Collins, Portland Trailblazer fans decided to anally rape me, cut off my dick, neuter me, and crucify me all at the exact same time. And I never once said he was a bad player. So what I'm saying is Donovan Mitchell is not the best player to come out of this draft. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying from where he was picked and all that, that's why I picked him. I'm going to be saying why I picked him over. I'm going to get into that. So if y'all can just wait a second and let me explain why I picked him and not just jump down my throat and be like, no, Donovan Mitchell was, blah, 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 I'm going to kill you. If y'all can just wait a second, that'd be great. So yeah, if you do like the video at any point, hit like button if you really like the video and want to hit the subscribe button, that would mean the run to me. So yeah, without further ado, without me running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so my first thing. The reason I picked him over Donovan Mitchell, because it was definitely between those two, Kuzma and Donovan Mitchell. And the reason I picked him over Mitchell is no doubtably the best player from this draft. He might not be the best rookie this year because of Ben Simmons, but he is by far the best player to come out of this draft. I'm not saying Kuzma's better. I would never say that. He's just not better. But I am saying that he's the biggest steal. And I'm going to be getting into all those reasons why. Because, he's just been overall better. I'm going to be getting into reasons. But the reason I really picked him over Mitchell is because, look, Mitchell was at least expected to be an impactful player. He was picked pretty early in the first round with the 13th overall pick. He was from a much bigger college, from Louisville. He had about the same season as Kuzma in college, but he played much better competition, so he was at least expected to be pretty good in the NBA. And then, Donovan Mitchell was picked 14 picks after him at the 4th pick, and no one really expected Kuzma to be this good player that can actually impact the game. Well, Kuzma has been able to do that, and he's completely exceeded expectations. That's why I gave it to Kuzma and not Donovan Mitchell. But yes, I'm not saying Mitchell is a worse player before anyone tries to say that. Screw off, alright? Portland Trailblazers fan, I'm looking at you. And Utah Jazz fans according to this video. But yeah, I'm looking at you. Alright, so my first reason to why I picked him is going to be that he has made the rebuilding process so much faster and easier for the Los Angeles Lakers. As last year, this dude, the Lakers were 26 and 56 and finished 14th in the West. That is a terrible record, and that is also a terrible spot to finish in your conference. And also, they were 17th worst on offense in points per game. And also, they were literally the worst team on defense in the entire league. That is horrible to be the worst team. And 17th isn't very good for points per game either. They were just an overall bottom feeder team, and that's why they had the second pick in the draft. They weren't good at all. And now just from adding Kuzma, and I guess Lonzo also does help, but from the addition of Kuzma, and he's been beastly. He's helped this team so much. Right now they are 29-36, and they still have a lot of games to go. Have 20 games to go, and they're currently ranked 11th in the Western Conference. And right now they actually went from the 17th worst to the 9th best in offensive and points per game, and are now the 13th best in defense in the league. That is tremendous to go from, yes, on defense, Lonzo helps with that, in offense, Lonzo's passing, but right now Kuzma's averaging 15 points per game. He is helping a ton of them on offense, and the reason that helps the rebuilding process is because, if they weren't able to get Lonzo and Kuzma out of this draft and just got Lonzo, they would still need those key pieces. But now Kuzma could develop into an all-star, and then Lonzo might even develop into an all-star, and then boom, those are two huge pieces you need. Now you're only one piece away instead of being two pieces away if you would have just had Lonzo and didn't draft this great player. And then my second reason is going to be that he gives the team so much more potential. With just adding Lonzo, the team's potential was through the roof, but now they have way more potential than they ever had, because right now Lonzo's been playing way better as of late. Coming back from his injury, this dude has been playing like one of the best point guard rookies in the league. One of the best rookies, not the best rookie point guard right now, but he's playing like one of the best rookie point guards as of right now. And then also with Kuzma, that's another rookie that could potentially be an all-star and has been helping this team a ton. Julius Randle has been balling out. Brandon Ingram has been balling out. Brandon Ingram's having a much better bounce back year. Julius Randle's been on a tear for the past 10 games. This team is just really young and has tons of potential. And Julius Randle, with how good he's been playing, probably like a top 15 power forward, he's only 23 years old, and the average age on this team is 25 years old, which means that they are the third youngest team in the entire league. Usually, the younger you are, the better potential that you have. Like, the other team that is younger are the Philadelphia 76ers. And I think a lot of people can say that one day they are going to be a very, very good team. And the reason I think that the Lakers might end up being such a good team is because, look, Brandon Ingram, with how he's been playing, by next year he could be an all-star. Julius Randle, if he can keep this up somehow, he will probably be a borderline all-star. Lonzo Ball, if he can keep this up and shooting like he has and passing like he has and playing defense like he has, well then, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a few all-stars in his life. And then Kyle Kuzma, with how much of an impact he's been having, averaging 15 points per game, being able to be a stretch big at power forward, he's been a huge impact. So if all those players develop like they should, well then they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Western Conference. And I could probably see them, depending on what they do in the draft this year, they could probably be in a playoff team by next year. I really wouldn't be surprised if they're in the playoffs not next year. Like, mark my words, they probably will be in the playoffs next year. So yeah, those are pretty much all my reasons why I do think this team, like why Kyle Kuzma could be the steal of the draft. Yes, obviously Donovan Mitchell. I'm going to get back into that. Yes, Donovan Mitchell, he's probably, I don't know, he's probably one of the best, he's definitely the best player to come out of this draft. I don't think there's any question. But, I mean, I think Kuzma's just having so much more, like, short-term, like, impact, and he's also going to have long-term impact, assuming that he stays with the Lakers. Because just look, all right, Donovan Mitchell, he's on a team that doesn't have much potential. Their point guard's Ricky Rubio. He's pretty much hit his ceiling. Rudy Gobert, he's probably going to develop a little bit, but he's hit his ceiling. Donovan Mitchell, he's so good. He has tons of potential. He'll probably keep improving. But eventually, with all the speed, he relies on speed so much. Once he gets to about 20, I mean, that's far away from now, but I mean, once he gets like 28 or something, he's just not going to be that good. Once his speed goes away and his athleticism goes away, he's just like, I don't think his long-term effect is going to be as big as Kyle Kuzma's is going to be, and I don't think his short-term effect is even going to be. I mean, yes, he's gotten to the playoffs. Yes, Utah will probably end up making the playoffs. I mean, there's a chance they won't, but I mean, yes, there is a chance that they do. I just don't see that. I mean, with just how the Utah Jazz team right now is, I don't see that he makes more of an impact than Kyle Kuzma does, and that's why I think Kuzma is the steal of the draft. But if you do disagree with me, comment that below. And also, if you do agree with me, comment below. Who do you think was the steal of the draft? Comment all of that. I want to know. Who do you think is going to win the Rookie of the Year? Mitchell or Ben Simmons? Please comment all that below. And I know this kind of made me look like a Lakers fan. I'm not. I'm a Pelicans fan. Hashtag rest in peace, Boogie Cousins Achilles. But I mean, yeah, I'm a Pelicans fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. So before y'all even try to say I'm a Lakers fan, that's why I picked Kuzma. No, I'm not. I don't even like Lonzo. I mean, but I had to give him credit. But I mean, I don't even like Lonzo. So yeah, that's why I'm going to say Kuzma is the draft. So if you do like the video, at any point, hit the like button. If you're really like video, want to help me out so much. We're currently at 146 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And obviously I wouldn't be here without y'all, but also wouldn't be here without real homie OG upstairs, Jesus Christ himself. I'm blessed to be here. Y'all are all blessed. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Kids, don't think about you. Never do vegetables or eat drugs. Stay safe. Reach about. Goodbye. Boo.